Alright, so we're back with another session of Sekiro. We're going to see if we can possibly complete it today. If we do, what are we going to do afterwards? That's a good damn question. Anyways, do we have enough? Oh yeah, we definitely have enough divine confetti to try and fight Mr. Headless himself. Got some roosters giving us the business on the way, too. Papa gourd, Papa confetti. Ouch. Okay, well, I was not ready to deal with that one. Oh, I'm popping confetti instead of health. Give me half a second to remember exactly how one must deal with the headless and also the parry system in this game. Oh, I'm just a little off. Hi, cat. What's up, miss? Do you want some space? Do you want to lay down right here? Okay, we can do that. Let me just move my keyboard. You want to watch some Sekiro? Okay, you get to watch it live then. Let's just ignore everything. Keep running it back. Maybe trying to fight a very specific type of enemy at the beginning of our stream here was not the greatest of ideas. Ouch. Ouchie. Oh, there's three. I didn't think it had the reach. Just teleport. There we go. A little off with that one. We'll take the posture bonus. Ouchie. Little off still. There he goes. Nope, not surviving that one. There go my innards. Yeah. That's not the ideal. Hi, cat. Will you not try and play at the effects, please? Can you lay down? What's up? Will you come away over here instead? Here, I'll move it for you. Over here, please. Thank you, Missy. Go ahead and lay down. You can investigate my boxes that I've been unpacking. I still had some stuff from my move to the East Coast. Oh, the chicken is bothering me too. Can't have shit in Ashina. Please. You fucking chicken. Leave me alone. You know what? A little bit of damage with our immortal. Never mind, it doesn't do any damage. This is a spirit. Spirits do not care for the realm of the living. This fog is not doing me any favors either. Alright. Forward. And backwards. Take the sip. Take the double sip. Hesitation is defeat. And noticing what patterns you can use. That's the most important part. No hesitation. Ouch. No hesitation, just lots of flubs. There it is. Gotta play the pattern. Ouch. Maybe maybe I need to be a little bit more on top of it. There it is. Yeah, these guys, they really demand the confetti. Or perfect parries. Which I am not doing because I'm not on top of it. Yeah, not on top of it. Even just ever so slightly. Ooh. I was on the back foot that entire time. There's so much that you need to maintain, and that damn Brewster. Should just kill it from the get-go. Not deal with this entirely. The confetti is necessary. We can gourd as needed. Purple gourd, at least. That's a lot of terror. Ow. Pop the heal. A little too delayed on that one. Sidestepping. Perfect. We're doing enough damage to break the fog. That's incredible for us. We have the offense. We have the mobility. We can actually dodge in and out of this wacky situation. We have the space to pop a confetti too. Okay, there it is. There's the up. Break the fog once more. Make the space for us to actually heal. And keep putting the pressure on. Too much offense. No such thing. Not in Sekiro. There we go. Gaichin Spiritfall. Headless are the ruined form of corrupted heroes who once fought for their country. I'm falling to pieces, said the man to himself, drifting deep into the forest. What a way to be. Oh, can we talk to the monk back here as well about defeating that other individual? I will defeat these chickens too, simply because they're going to bother me. Okay, yeah. Reasonable request. Lots of burning. That's a bummer. Burning scrolls. That's a lot of lost knowledge. There's a reason the Library of Alexandria was a travesty. Now imagine this with me. Instead of burning to the ground, it instead kept having scrolls written that were only like half true, and they kept getting submitted, and they flooded. Ow. Okay, well, let's try that again. The scrolls with half truths in them were just constantly being submitted. Now, wouldn't that be a strange thing? If instead of all of that knowledge being burned to the ground, it was instead much, much, much more difficult to acquire. Does this guy have anything else I want? Oh yeah, he does sell divine confetti and sake. Ooh, the sake. Who do I want Dragon Spring sake with, though? I think that's got to go to.
May the departed rest in peace.
I think it has to go to a certain friend of ours. A certain orange friend. This guy, I don't know what he's doing. Pacifying agent? Okay. I'm trying to get 5, it was. Is that the correct number? I'm trying to get 5 skill points so that we can get our empowered quick draw. And I think that'll be our big primary goal for the skill points. We're just getting a little bit of cash. Lumps of fat wax, too. Ooh. Didn't realize I needed to farm these guys, too. This game is a lot more similar to Bloodborne than one might think. At least maybe on initial thought. Okay, were we still hunting for Headless? Where's our other Headless? Let's go to the temple and give out that sake first. Sekiro. Our good father.
Ah, Master Wolf. I'm glad you've come.
No more gourd seeds.
Master Wolf,
Yes,
I pray for your victory in battle.
thank you.
Thank you again, Emma.
This temple has too many visitors lately.
Of course you would think that. Here's some Dragon Spring sake.
Ooh, Dragon Spring? That's fine quality sake. I'll take it then. Now that really hits the spot. Oh, there's nothing quite like this. I often drank this with Dogen. Emma would keep our cups filled.
Have you known Lady Emma for long?
Oh, that was a long time ago. I found her on a battlefield.
A battlefield?
She crept up slowly towards me, her eyes fixed, unwavering on the rice I held in my hand. It became too much to bear, so I gave it to her. Then she just started following me. After that... Well, a while later, Ashina became a dangerous place for the both of us. Around then, Dogen adopted her as his daughter. I suppose it didn't really matter where she ended up. One thing's for sure. She's happier for the fact she wasn't raised by a shinobi.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable take. What, you don't want to be trained by elite killers?
Hey, don't be afraid to go all out.
You would say that. You would say that after I have acquired your skill. Living Force. Flame Vent, Divine Abduction. Flame Vent, it's definitely a favorite of mine. The Empowered Mortal Draw. Okay, we have a bull to fight. That's next up on the docket for us. Do we have good firecrackers for that? Malcontent. Can be used to drive beasts mad and to torment aberration type enemies. Sure, we'll try that. We will try the Purple Fume Spark. Tweaked compound gunpowder known as Purple Fume Spark. The addition of fatty wax lumps delays the explosion slightly. Enemies blinded by the blast take slightly more vitality and posture damage for a brief period of time. Okay, so we gotta be on top of it. And we'll fight the bull. Ah, hello. We're at least stunning it. Ow. The bull does not care. Ouch. Wow, that's all of my spirit emblems, too. You gotta use the moveset at least twice, as is tradition. That didn't do very much damage. Maybe the empowered draw is where it's at. Ow. The forever offense is very difficult to deal with. Especially when it does as much damage as it does. The bull. The moveset that I dislike the most. Also similar to the pig. Thank you, Unseen Aid. How much money? Moderate amount of skill points? Okay. Maybe we just need to take advantage of this little nook more. Okay, still too much. I think 5 is our max combo. Okay. Still ignoring my hits. Ouch. Where's my space? Where's the space for my combo? We're forcing it too much. Taking just a little bit of extra damage with our purple spark. The delay is always what gets me. Am I being shot with arrows too? Of course I am. Nothing can be simple. Take a heal. Doesn't matter. We're getting trampled anyways. My timing is still very off. Ow. Why must I miss? Why must I miss? Why must I take all of my gourds? I'm probably missing one gourd seed right now. We could go back and get that, but I'm not super concerned. Oh, thank you for the other unseen aid. Okay, we're getting shot with arrows. That means we gotta deal with these individuals as well. I cannot abide interference in a duel. Ow. I will keep up on the offense. Scrap? Oh, the bull's just left. Cool. Scrap, sugar, and a bulging coin purse. I'm not really sure how to deal with the bull other than dodges. Maybe I'm finally seeing the whole picture. Don't try and parry the bull, just try and dodge it. It's outmaneuvering. It is in fact a bull with fire strapped to it. Why would any traditional strategy work? Take the sip. Take the double sip if necessary. Force it to back up at least a little bit. Take the sips. Again, managing to dodge. It's an evasion strategy. Man, this and Bloodborne are exactly the same game, actually. Now that I'm in the zone and realizing, it's so much more about the specific parry systems. Back up, make the space. Ouch. Getting manhandled by the bull. I didn't get hit by it. I keep missing. Maybe I shouldn't be locked on like that. Oh, thank you. It put itself down, or at least put itself into a position where I could put it down easier. Oh, prayer bead. A beast's karma. Spirit emblems are manifestations of regret. Those regretful of their vile actions are haunted by many spirit emblems. Perhaps this innocent beast was burdened with the karma of man. Inheriting the karma of those they've killed is also part of being a shinobi. Ah, of course. The better we are at killing, the more karmic debt we incur. Now that we've killed that, let's do a little bit more materials grinding. Okay, well, don't let yourself get shocked. Be struck and release. They go low, we jump around. I tend to get lost in the swordplay a lot more. At least this and like Bloodborne. Like it becomes its own sort of rhythm game. Its own Dance Dance Revolution. Its own breed of silly game. Let's incur a lot of karmic debt. We'll just keep farming these guys for a minute. We're getting a lot accomplished already. We can take some time. Acquire some skill points. Okay, I was a little too quick on that one. Hi, cat. Can you not be right in my way, please? Or plop directly on my mouse? Okay, that's a fine position to be in. I'm gonna move you off of my keyboard a little bit, but that's okay. The lightning reversal, always a really cool technique. One of my favorites in media. She was death by a thousand cuts. So today I was looking into Taoist philosophy a little bit, or Taoist philosophy. I'd been reminded of the concept of Wu Wei by my spouse. They were discussing how bad their job is and how the first step to moving on is first acceptance. One must accept that they're in a bad position in order to truly advance from it. It's, from what I gathered of it, it was a little bit more mindfully oriented. I think if I'd been introduced to the concept at a different point in my life, I would probably identify as a Taoist more, but I also do not like rigidity. Maybe that would make me a perfect Taoist. What do I know, though? I'm just an internet philosopher, apparently. Isn't that also a YouTuber? Internet philosopher? It's what a lot of us are aspiring to be. Content creation is its own beast. One must stay relevant in a variety of ways. Oh, I also learned of the a little bit more of the lie flat movement, popular in China, of just minimizing expenses so much that you don't really need much more beyond like basics. That's a certain kind of simplicity to life. If we are controlled by our belongings, minimize our belongings. Minimize that by which we can be controlled. I know a lot of people are afraid of that basic idea. Maybe not afraid, but like unwilling to accept it. It's kind of what a lot of people take to van life for here in the West. I keep bouncing off the wall. I'm trying to jump on you. Please. Speaking of minimizing belongings, as I said, I was going through some of my stuff that I brought across the country, and I'm realizing I don't really need a whole lot of it. I kind of want to hold on to a couple of things. Like, I would like to hold on to an N64 and a couple of games, and just kind of like have that as an activity for hanging out with a small group of people. Get like 4 people together, play some Smash 64, maybe use the GameCube for that instead. Play some Melee. I mean, that's like Melee really is just like I really want to play a video game with somebody, or at least Smash in general is one of those games where it's like, yeah, I want to hang out for a little bit and like do something a little competitive. I had a friend back in high school that he'd be like, hey, you want to play some Smash? And we would play a sizable bit, and I didn't know anything about Smash. Or at least not the first thing about it. Maybe he was a sensei to me in a way. I think we grew apart in our own ways. But I think a lot of that was both of us experiencing the follies of youth. Not understanding what true enlightenment comes from. I certainly didn't. Maybe he did. And I was a different kind of beast to him. Wow, I just spent 5K on Spirit Emblems. What a silly way to spend that money. Ah well. We continue on the grind. I do appreciate how quick this farming method is. It does use up a sizable bit of Spirit Emblems, but it does give us a lot of scrap, a lot of adamantite. Good stuff. I think appreciating this story as a more literal story, or taking into account this story a little bit more literally. There's a lot going on here. It speaks to, I would say the Bloodborne also does this. The follies of aristocracy and nobility, and one group of individuals finding that they are better than others and forcing their will upon the masses. Like a man becoming a noble and becoming enamored with the idea of a carp that just is so big. A big carp that has lasted forever. And other people wanting just to be the carp. Everybody reaching for immortality in their own ways. Wishing to be a carp. Wishing to use immortality of the carp. Losing your humanity along the way. I mean, that's a lot of it. Everybody wants to be immortal, and then... I mean, that's what these nobles are. They're sucking the vitality away from anyone that comes within their grasp. Anyone that it is not socially acceptable for them to nurture themselves from. Just look at American politics. It's all a bunch of old people sucking away at the lives of the youth. There's a lot more to be said about politics. Like, this is politics through the ages, isn't it? People in charge deeming themselves to be greater than. Also, just people in general. The nobility desiring for that difference to be permanently stated so that people don't question why. Hey, why are these people in charge? Artists are always asking these questions. They just get the most socially acceptable ways to do so. Because I can definitely tell you there are more than several stories with these as the themes. Maybe we just see it more in FromSoft, because it's drawing a lot of inspiration from Mira. Kentaro Mira's Berserk, who also asks that question in the form of Griffith's whole character arc. A man saying, what are the powers that be, and why do they say that I can't be the one in charge? I'll earn my way up if I have to, damn it. I'll fight my way through. But then again, that is another man lost in the follies. Losing himself to his ambition. Ishin certainly does that. Sekiro almost does that so far. But he does simply because the invasion happens. Oh no, spoilers. Owl does that. He lost himself to his ambition of becoming immortal, to the point where he would kill his own adopted son in order to do so. Who else? Genichiro also does that, in a way. But he literally brings himself, or brings back Ishin. Which can be reinterpreted as a form of just Genichiro attempting to capture the ambition and becoming his grandfather in that ambition. I mean, he literally does in this story, but without the mortal blades, or the, call them supernatural swords. Without these supernatural swords, you could certainly interpret this in a variety of different ways. But then again, why not just embrace it literally? We are being told a story. There are always multiple interpretations to a story. Perhaps I should write a video essay about this. Compile my thoughts a little bit more. That can wait for now, though. I do really like this game. I guess I'm committed to actually fighting this. Not that it's particularly hard, it's just like more of a hassle. Thank you for the easy path. Presented with our opportunities. I should play more Sifu again, too. Now that's a great game. That's a game that expects you to embrace Wu Wei. Embrace the chaos of every moment. Understand what exactly when each attack is coming at you. When you need to dodge, when you need to parry. A lot of parrying. I'll just keep hitting the DDR types. Story-based DDR. Bloodborne, Sekiro, Nine Souls, Liza P. I think Liza P is probably next up on the docket. I need to clean the garage too. Oh, now that's gonna be a real hassle. There's a lot going on in the garage at my place, and I need space to build out a van. An abode. A mobile abode. We really live in a strange world that you're expected to have a permanent home. To such an extent. I mean, you can see that sort of mindset in the Middle Ages too. Ow. The landed elite hate the idea of mobile workers. Because then they lose their power as the landed. Mobility is a beautiful thing in our day and age. Just in that we have so much travel opportunities. Walking, you gotta have a lot of food on you to make traveling, make a traveling arrangement of that sort work. Perhaps foraging? I mean, growing up, I heard a lot about the pioneers, specifically the Mormon pioneers. The ones that stole a bunch of land from Native Americans simply because there was no one to stop them. Is that true? That's the perspective I would take. Let's take the empowered mortal draw now. Beautiful. Mortal draw, empowered. A secret combat art using the mortal blade. Okay, we have money. Let's go. Let's go spend that money. Do we have? Yes. Let's go. Let's go here. Buy whatever we can. Go back to our other individual. Talk to the crow mob. Purchase several offerings if we can help it. Some coin purses. These are easy investments. I think that'll be it for now. Thanks, pal. Oh, I'm just jumping off. Don't mind me. Ah! Travel back to the temple. I think this guy had one more thing that I wanted. And then perhaps to the dungeon. Or info broker. I'll take the pellets. I'll take a couple of antidote powders too. Confetti don't matter to me. Valley apparitions. Sure.
Until next.
How much money do we have? Oh, we spent it all. Valley apparitions memo. Apparitions have been sighted in the guardian ape of the Spirit Valley's old den. Angry spirits with many faces. The guardian ape's old den can be found at the bottom of the sunken valley, not far from the forest of mist. Also, some reported they could hear the sound of a woman crying in the distance. We've already resolved that issue. Thanks, though. 50 cents! Oh! That's a lot. That's a lot per. Alright, back to the Fountainhead Palace to make some progress then. Hello, Carp. Thanks for eating the bridge. You're a real jerk. You and your voracious appetite. Have you seen the teeth of a carp? Those things are wacky. Carp in general are just pretty wacky. Ah, yes. They're kicking balls at me. Okay? They're playing sports. This whole thing, it's just a sport to them. Oh my god, it's all just a sport to them. I don't think I can get to that from here. Ah. Other individuals to fight. Gotta make our way through. Progress. is fleeting. Okay, well, useless smoke screen there. Which one of you do I need to kill? Is it back here? Or this direction? Behind the waterfall? Perhaps let's open this up first. If we can. Can we? Does not open from this side. Okay. Do I want to fight this from here? Not from this angle. So I'm not going to. Now that's the damage that I'm looking for from Empowered. Are you stuck back here? What are you doing? Thanks for the easy kill, I guess? How do we approach this angle, then? We do it like this. Simplify. Oh, more Dragon Spring Sake. Ouch. Okay, I'm targeted? I'm targeted on the wrong... Focused on the wrong target. That's what I'm trying to say. Focused on the wrong target. Target. Okay, that's not... Oh, we're fighting over here now. The Okami leader. Thanks for jumping, lady. You didn't anticipate it. Nobody did. Can I get you guys to, relax? Down there is where I need to go. I think I need to also fight another individual in order to do so. Let us rest. Achieving progress however we can. Just right here. I think we can do it from here. I don't know. Ah, no, we... Get over here, dog. Goofy dogs. Okay. Gourd? Double gourd, I guess? Confetti? Let's go. Bring ourselves in. Fight the warrior. Overwhelming offense rewards us more often than not. Ouch. Cutting my angles too steep again. Keep up the offense. Pop the heal, get back over here, because this is where he is going to go. Okay, pop the heal. Run it back once more. The dogs are coming. The lasers are coming. Just doing it to myself there. Yup. I knew exactly what happened there as it was happening. Overwhelming offense. You're rewarded. Okay, run back one more time. Ye old back and forth. Keeps blasting me with his laser. Blasting me with his staff. Ouch. These damn dogs. Okay, how many times can I avoid the laser? At least one. And then overwhelm again. Run it back. Back and forth we go. This arena, there's only two real options. Keep up with the offense. And back at it one more time. There's nowhere else to go. Being right in the laser. Perfect space for us to be. Damn it. Come on, pal. First try. Oh, lapis lazuli. Precious azure lazulite. Used for the highest level of prosthetic tool upgrades. Fountainhead lazulite is a symbol of eternity, and anything forged with it will never break nor rust, thanks to the blessing of the divine dragon. Tools forged with lazulite transcend human intellect and are dubbed as treasures of the divine dragon. Wonderful. And a bundled Jesus statue down here. Now, where's that dog that was bothering me? You. You pay the price simply because you're being annoying.